Hey, I'm Amanda Vernon. Welcome to Word for the Week. My word for the week is protector of those who hope in you. In this episode, I'd like to share my experience of listening for God's voice in Mass this past weekend. I'd like to explore how the Lord is calling me to incorporate that word into my life this week, and then also ask how this word might translate to your life as well. So this past weekend, I was home in Arizona with David and our 4 children. We went to Mass together in the evening, and this time I brought bribery. The kids and I had made homemade banana bread earlier in the week, and we had these tiny banana bread muffins. So I brought a little Tupperware container of it that could fit like in my big purse. And I told them, like, if you're good during Mass, you could have a piece of banana bread afterward, and you could even share the banana bread muffins with your friends. And so 2-year-old Sarah was really excited about this. So at many points during the Mass, if we would all sit down or we would all stand up or we'd all start kneeling, she'd say, "Is it time for banana bread?" And so as we were going up to communion, she was getting ready to get her blessing. She's like, "I'm gonna get my blessing and then my banana bread." And I thought that worked out well because she had focus, at least inspiration to be more well behaved. And then after Mass as well, it was really endearing to see my kids really excited to share their treat with friends who they knew from church. And I feel like we're really settling in into our community. And for me, I'm getting that sense of feeling at home, like feeling the emotional sense of belonging that wasn't there so much before when we were just getting used to Arizona. So that was exciting. The word that stood out to me during Mass came during the collect prayer. So that's that like very beginning prayer after the opening song before we move into actually listening to the readings being proclaimed. So the priest like collects everyone's prayers together in this one prayer. And the words that stood out to me: protector of those who hope in you. As I asked the Lord, like, what would you like me to do with this word? How do you want me to live it out this week? I'm thinking about the gospel story from Mass on Sunday, where Jesus tells this kind of comical story about 2 friends, and the one friend is sleeping because it's the middle of the night, and the other friend is knocking on the door. "Hey, dude, I'm paraphrasing. Obviously, I'm paraphrasing. Dude, open the door, man. I need your help. My other friend showed up from out of town and I wasn't prepared for this, so I need your help. Come on." And the friend says, "No, I'm sleeping. Goodbye." And so his friend keeps knocking. No, man, I'm serious. Come on. And this goes on for a while. And Jesus says, if your friend will not open the door because of your friendship, eventually your friend will open the door to help you because of your persistence, right? Like, because you're being really annoying. So also, have I mentioned that I'm trying to grow my hair out? If you are one of my close friends, you know that I've been trying to grow my hair out. I've been trying to grow my hair out for 3 years. And it seems to kind of end up being the same length all the time. Now, my hair grows, I think, relatively quickly. So what is the problem? Could it be that I'm cutting my hair every 2 or 3 months? Yeah, I cut my hair every 2 or 3 months, even though I keep saying I'm trying to grow my hair out, because you know what happens? The length of my hair gets awkward. The ends start to get a little split, and my curls do this funny thing where they like catch on my shoulders and flip out the wrong way. The back of my hair grows faster than the front of my hair. It's just awkward. So I just want to give a little trim so that all the curls bounce and are shiny and healthy. But then I noticed that if I cut 2 or 3 inches of my hair, like every couple of months, my hair does not get longer. So let's come back to that idea. Regarding the gospel story, I'm thinking about the friend who's at the door knocking. And I was thinking, like, probably that was awkward for that person to be like knocking. I mean, who even knows? Like, what is your friend even wearing to sleep? You know, like, hello, come on to the door, please. There's so many questions that could be going through this person's mind as they're asking for help from their friend. And yet Jesus is commending their persistence in that moment. And I'm thinking about my hair, okay? And realizing that if I really would like to have long hair again, I need to endure through the awkwardness that is growing out my hair. And I'm gonna have to be okay with the fact that sometimes it's not gonna look perfect in my estimation. And it's going to be worth it in the end because I'll have long hair again. And so I felt that the Lord is telling me to be persistent even in the awkwardness. So when it comes to that word for the week, protector of those who hope in you, I've been thinking about how hope is kind of awkward sometimes. Like here I am, like really hoping that things will work out, but they maybe don't seem to be working out just yet. So I go back to prayer again. And I'm like, hey Lord, you know the fears I was talking to you about 2 minutes ago? Could you help me with that now, please, or soon? And maybe it seems as though he's not even answering. So then I go back again, like a minute later. That seems kind of awkward. Or asking your friend for help. Hey, I need your help. No, like I really need your, could you answer your text message? So on and so forth. I feel the Lord is asking me this week in particular to persist, even when it feels awkward, to keep praying, to keep following in the path that the Lord is laying before me. It's okay if it's a little awkward. So for those of you watching, my invitation to you this week is kind of in the big picture of going to Mass. So when you go to Mass this coming week, I'll just invite you to ask the Lord, if you haven't yet, to ask the Lord, what word are you trying to speak to me, Lord? And then to listen for the word that rings true to you, and maybe to take it a step further and to write it down this week. If you hear something that stands out to you, just even if after Mass you just open up a note on your phone and type it in, or you write it down on a piece of paper, but to write down that word so you can have it with you in the coming week. And you can ask as well, Lord, how do you want me to live this word this week? This episode is made possible by my patrons. Their support empowers me to share my experience of God and the church while feeding my family at the same time. If you'd like to become a patron, or if you'd like to make a small donation toward our ministry so that we can keep sharing these words with you and with anyone who would like to listen, then you can visit the link below, amandavernon.com/patron. You can also share, comment on, you can like this video, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel to help us reach even more people.